Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Important Words, Significant Feelings. I'm your host Eric. Today I'm Australian, and I'm having important words and significant feelings. Which would you like to have first? Hmm? Tell me, why you keep denying me the truth? You accidentally clicked on this, but you haven't caught a live stream in a while, so you'll stay. Well, that's better than the alternative, I suppose. Don't put yourself out. Um, all I'm offering is important words and significant feelings today.
Yeah.
So if you don't feel like you can handle the importance or significance, that's fine. Just, maybe this isn't the stream for you. This is nothing but important words and significant feelings.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you are an INFP.
Maybe I am. Yeah. What's the most significant feeling of all? Moisture. Tenderness and moisture.
Moisture.
Yeah.
I love you, my Lovington.
There's a salty sailing dew of moist feelings.
My phone is humping your phone right now.
Oh, wow. Just like us humping each other.
Yeah.
Except they're phones.
Yep.
I'm curious. Do you live stream when you have an idea, or when you live stream? When do you live stream? Is there a pattern to it? When I haven't live streamed in a little while, and I'm feeling like live streaming. If I wanted to be smarter about getting people here, though, I would probably not do the live streams like this. This is the webcam live stream. I seem to get more people attending when I use the old method of streaming with the external software.
Oh, interesting.
So I should probably stream with that. Regardless, there's really not any rhyme or reason to it except when I feel like doing it. When my well of important words is filled up and it's time for me to pull up a bucket of it and pour it out onto the people, that's when I stream. Or when my significant feelings well has filled up. Either one.
Aww.
I'm a lean fiend.
Oh, sorry. Truly.
I will play something for you now. Siddhartha Siddhartha, sit at the side. What's impossible to watch Siddhartha try? Siddhartha sit down, Siddhartha's tree. In that moment he freely some mysteries he did not relate. Siddhartha's mind won't come to Siddhartha, not when he tried. Now watch what he makes. Siddhartha seems to accompany his greatest waking dreams. Siddhartha was royal, half his life. Siddhartha the royal, had it bright. Siddhartha was royal, at the sight. Siddhartha said, Siddhartha, where are you now? Look in the sea, into a Siddhartha, right in front of me. What would I say? Siddhartha, it's impossible to watch Siddhartha try. Siddhartha, sit down. Siddhartha, please. Would you just come to your senses? Will you retrieve your functional gait? Your fighting pride. Irresponsible now that giants are tied. Siddhartha was royal. Not his life. Siddhartha the royal. Had it right. Siddhartha was royal. At the sight. Siddhartha said what happened?
Is that just recently?
It's coming together, that song.
I don't know. Okay. It's not giving it to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What's
That's exactly it. It's the
71.
wow.
That's what it said.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of hot dogs. Oh.
Oh, it's the hot dog eating contest guy, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, some American.
Okay, 2019.
So last year.
Okay, so I'm back. Do you think you can differentiate mirror types by visual typing? No. But I mean, maybe it's possible, but I can't. It's not my way of doing things anyway, you know? Peter. Peter's here. He wants
Had
some
a
food.
wife but couldn't eat her.
Keep her.
Keep her.
Had a wife who couldn't keep her. Anyway,
Aww.
so I've got important words about significant feelings. How do I differentiate between mirror types then? I try to figure out what their polar is.
see you.
So FE polar plays out a lot differently than
I don't know. We'll see. I don't have anything right now. We'll see. Wait a second. We just started live streaming.
But our Claire really should have a little P after the INT there if you mean INTJ. If you mean INTP, that's different. But in socionics, when you use the socionics lettering, you gotta switch the J and the P on the introverts if you want it to be right. So if you mean how do you differentiate between INTJ and ENTJ, then the answer is FE polar is very different than SI polar. SI polar is very testable. SI 8 slot's very different than SI polar. So that's how I would differentiate between them. Of course.
Eric, I need your help.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. What's going on?
Testable, I believe.
Hold on, come over here. What's the problem?
What are you guys up to tonight? It's a good song, right? Hey, you worthless lick shitting shallow ass dip fuck shitholes ass gear. The ENTJ. Sounds something like that in their worst incarnation. An ENTJ would sound like that in their worst incarnation. Sure. I could see an ENTJ being really mad in court and saying something like that. Or like being like the head of like some mob and saying that. Oh no, Robo Army. Is it that's what's next? Robo Army in our society? What kind of phones do you guys use? Android or I've been thinking about that actually. Like how so I guess my mirror INFP is my mirror. I don't look like them, but I am interested in some things that they're interested in as well. Like occult things and spiritual things. But I am less in touch with my feelings, where they're the dominant in their feelings. So, like, I like to go out and do stuff more than like INFPs will. It's like it's so like I know INFPs who, if they have like a crush on you, they'll like follow you like anywhere. But then like when like you want to like do something and like you don't really have feelings for them, they don't do anything with you. Farmers will buy robots putting migrant workers out of jobs. What do you think about that, emailed Anthrax? Well, what do you, Claire? What do you want to? You want to test what your point of least resistance is? For me, it's TE. It's the process and order of things. The way things have always been done is actually very difficult. Well, Claire, I would suggest talking to Eric about it. He definitely will have some suggestions for you for sure. What up, Fawn? So, for example, my mom is an ESTJ, and every morning she would wake up and she'd make herself a coffee, and she had this special technique for how to put the water in the coffee maker, and I did it with just taking my mug, and however much like water was in my mug, I would pour into the coffee maker. But she had a totally different way of doing it, and like I would always like make workarounds for like TE, like order of functions and stuff. And you skip around. My thinking is more spider-like. Like one thing connects to another, then connects to another, connects to another. But it doesn't necessarily happen in like traditional form. It's not linear thinking. So yeah, spider web like. Not step by step. No, I don't think step by step at all. My big mistake when I'm microwaving something new is I look over the directions and I throw them out, thinking that I'll remember them. But the truth is that I don't remember all the steps, and I actually need to reread the steps over and over again. So like when I'm making like a meal, I first read the steps and then I read them over and over again to actually like do each and every single step right. And it takes so much out of me. That's why like standardized testing, like I always used to thanks, Sky Gear. That's why I never did well on standardized testing, because it's like a step-by-step process for like a lot of those testings. So like on math problems, I would mix up numbers. So like say the answer was 140. Maybe I came up with the answer, but then I put it as 104 instead of 140. So I would get like a point off or two. Like steps and processes, I have to take a lot of time. I think Eric said the hardest thing to test is FI because it's extremely personal. He seems to believe that it's not when I'm disengaged, it's all the time. Like, for instance, I study astrology and the language of astrology comes very easy to me. Whereas like for some people it's a totally different language and they can't get it at all. But that language I understand, but like math language is like step by, especially if it has step by step like processes. Like someone made a joke, hey CJ, someone made a joke that is like, what would an INFJ do with a box? Kick it around because they don't really know how to like take it apart or put it together. More like put it together. I can take boxes apart pretty well, but I can't really put them together well. What? How's your CJ O'Connell day going? I got coffee on my shirt because I have a hole in my lip. What's your song? Who's NME?
Please don't do anything else until we call them.
In early elementary school, they used to put us together boxes of 3D shapes, and I was really shitty at it. I feel you. It's not even like I'm not mad about it. I can't like formula like TE Polar. You give them some examples of like TE Polar. You're better. You see it in me. I'm sorry. That's it. Isn't it a vibe? It is a vibe. Spider-like song. You know who wrote a spider-like song or song about spiders as Coldplay.
My dad just cannot leave well enough alone. He keeps trying to fuck with shit and he's fucking shit up. And he needs to stop doing things.
What's going on?
We'd already said we were going to call these people tomorrow. And instead of waiting, he goes in and he tries to get his password reset and stuff. But he still doesn't know the answer to the secret question, which is the reason we need to call them. So now he failed to answer it. So he says, call them. Now he saw something. He thinks, I don't know. What does that mean? And it's just like, I don't know. Fucking just wait until we call them. Stop doing things. Like don't break anything else. Before I fix it tomorrow, we already agreed to call them tomorrow.
See, but isn't it the frustration of an asymmetrical like relationship in socionics? Like he'll benefit you, but they won't listen to the beneficiary or whatever. You're the beneficiary, right?
Yeah. He just cannot leave well enough alone.
Eric's body looks like a spider. It's a sexy spider.
Thanks, baby.
You're welcome. Let me fix it. See,
Yes, but he's trying to fix it himself.
beneficiary.
ISFP?
No, they're the benefactor. INFPs are our beneficiary. They benefit from us. INTPs, I'm sorry, INTPs. INTPs benefit from INFJs and INFJs benefit from ISFPs. So I benefit from PP. I do. I really do.
You do.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she and I are conflictor types. We have sort of a respectful but slightly distant relationship sometimes.
Kurt Cobain is definitely INFJ. As soon as like you described what an INFJ was to me, I was like, he definitely.
Hi, Malvina Rizzo.
Hey, Malvina Rizzo. I remember thinking about you because we were talking about my last name, and you like said that in Italian. It would be very funny for me to walk around and have to say my last name.
Email Anthrax. Are you making a body remark?
A lot of people. It's funny. A lot of people.
Ow.
A lot of people in general. See, that's separatism. Not just women benefit from PP.
You're from and to Argentina? Wow.
Yeah, I know you're from Argentina. You said you're from Argentina.
I didn't remember. You're also to Argentina. That's the difference. You want to know what each quadra's eyes? Well, you got beta and alpha right
You're
here.
from Argentina. I don't know.
I don't typically visually type people, no, because it can be wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, Ethan McDonald. I've long stated that Kirkman is an INFJ.
Mm-mm.
He was doing his best, most FE resonant version of FI.
Well, he was doing his best that he could in life, I think, because he was like really alone. His bandmates were his like best friends, and he was good friends with the guys from Weezer at the time. They're very close, but he didn't have any like family.
He had Courtney Love making everything toxic.
Everything worse.
Well, wouldn't you be depressed if you were going out with Courtney Love?
Yes.
I don't think he killed himself.
I don't either.
I think
I never
Courtney
did.
Love killed him.
So did Dave Grohl.
Any other songwriters, visual artists? Well, I say that Kendrick Lamar is an INFJ.
Yeah.
Lou Reed's an INFJ. My friend Corey's an INFJ. An INFJ wrote this song. I'm going to play it for you again. It's only a minute 37.
Siddhartha Shade, Siddhartha side. What's impossible to watch Siddhartha try? Siddhartha sit down.
INFJ wrote
Siddhartha's tree. In that moment he released some mysteries he did not relate. Siddhartha's mind. What will come to Siddhartha? Not when he tried. Now watch what he makes. Siddhartha seems to what company is for his waking dreams. Siddhartha was royal. That's right. Siddhartha the royal. Had it right. Siddhartha was coil. At the sight. Siddhartha said, Siddhartha, where are you now? The fantasy is to have Siddhartha right in front of me. What would I say? Siddhartha, it's impossible to watch Siddhartha try. Siddhartha, sit down. Siddhartha, please. Would you just come to your senses? Will you retrieve your functional gait? fighting pride. Irresponsible now that your hands are tied. Siddhartha was royal. Half his life, Siddhartha the royal. Had it right, Siddhartha recoiled. At the sight, Siddhartha
He did not kill himself. Trust me.
Well, interestingly, I never identified with Kurt Cobain. I identified much more with Billy Bragg and Joni Mitchell, even though they were ENFPs. And I identified with, like, they might be giant people because they're ENTPs.
Yeah.
No, this is a produced version in which I got the vocals pretty good now. Sure, go ahead, Fawan.
She at the very least she was a very bad influence. She was a terrible influence. Do you remember when she was at the MTV Music Awards and she was so drunk she like fell off her chair?
No.
Yeah. She's a mess of a person.
What's your question, Fawan? No, this is I've been working on it for a while now, quite a while, and INFP thinks Rachel has COVID. Well, I mean, I kind of actually thought maybe I had COVID the other day.
So did I.
What did you do when we didn't mention it to each other? Huh?
I definitely thought I had. We've talked about how we thought.
I'm saying I think I had it just very recently, maybe, but a very mild case. So if I didn't have it before. No, not because of the coughing.
No, remember when I was on the plane coming here? I definitely think that I had it.
See, if I didn't have it before, I think I might have just had it recently because I had a couple of days of kind of a dryish cough with also like my kidney kind of hurt for some reason, which it never does. I had this like weird like kind of pain in my lower back kidney area.
Oh, because of this coughing?
No, I don't know why. I'm tired of the letter C because of the whole charade.
That's I like that. That's a good one.
That's the thing. I'm not obsessing over my health concerns at all. I'm saying let it run its course. COVID's bullshit.
Yeah,
but I am noting when there's some unusual symptom and thinking, that's not something I've experienced before.
So over it. How's this shit not depressing?
Fever, chills, cough, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscular body aches, headache, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nausea or vomiting, diarrhea. See, I had a sore.
That's basically like so many illnesses. It's like a fever.
Right.
When you have the flu, it's all of those things. Congestion or runny nose. It's such a charade.
Yeah.
It is Dr. Theater.
See, the thing is, I did have the following thing as well. I had a sore jaw, right jaw.
So did I. Remember I had an infection.
Oh.
Yeah, remember I had the infection?
Your INFP is very physically violent towards you? Okay. No, well, you need to not allow that to happen at all, That's not acceptable. It doesn't matter if she's a chick and you're a dude. You still can't, she can't hit you.
No,
it's ridiculous.
That's never the answer. Unless you're being attacked for self-defense.
I guess I will give this peacock some food. Since he's so interested in having some. All right, Peter. Okay, I'll get you something. It's okay. You're right.
Come here, Peter. Come here, Pete. Come on, mister. Come here, mister.
Get some nice peacock eating footage here. All right, here's something you don't get in most YouTube channels. They don't have this to offer. I have this to offer, so I'm going to go ahead and offer it. I call it peacock eating peanuts. That's the title of this particular activity. I don't know if you guys are down, but it's pretty exciting for those who enjoy watching peacocks eat
Yeah.
peanuts.
He loves them.
Is that a pet? No. This is
Yes,
not-
it is.
well,
We
sort
feed
of.
him almost every day. He's a pet.
Okay, he's kind of a pet. Technically, he's a wild peacock,
Yeah.
but we have taught him how to love.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Pete?
Yeah, he goes and walks with us and stuff.
He's gonna turn around and come back up. Oh, there you are. Come on. He's domesticated. Well, you might say he's robestivated. He's kind of like domesticated.
There.
You can see his beautiful plumage.
Yes, he really does.
Oh, what beautiful plumage.
Beautiful peacock. Hey, Pete.
Well, you can't eat Pete, Kyra. His name's Pete. Peter the Peacock.
And he likes peanuts.
He does. He's a good peacock friend.
Yeah.
What type do you think he is?
You thought ISFJ because he can't get with the women, and I could see him like being like Ross from Friends. So yeah.
Yeah, I still think I said Jay. It's funny. I
He's
forgot
only
what I
gotten
said
with one
before
woman so far that we know of.
that we know of, yeah. He's a good peacock friend, see?
Yeah, he is.
If you like good peacock friends, you'll like Pete a lot.
I get anxiety when we don't have like food for him to eat.
Rachel's FE goes crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, go find somewhere else.
I just go get us some food. Are pets that sleep a lot likely to be high SI users? That would seem to be a fair
Yeah.
assessment.
Does Lacey sleep a lot?
Yeah.
Aww, I can see her sleeping a lot. And she slept on her couch.
And she did. Oh, Peter, what a good peacock friend.
Yeah.
What a happy peacock friend.
Here, I want to feed him too. It's okay. No, it's okay.
If you like good and happy peacock friends, then you'll like Peter. He's a good and happy peacock friend.
Yeah, it's okay.
You can tell by that wonky feather right there. You see the wonky feather? Right above the brown part there, kind of? that one gray feather that sticks out. That's how you can tell that it's Pete and not some other peacock. Hi, Octavio Silva.
Yeah, it's okay. Ooh, nice green under your chin. Very handsome. Yes.
Ooh, your peacock, Ethan, does that? Peter the peacock here. You can tell it's him. See that poking out feather? It's not where it's supposed to be. He's the only one around who has it. Although Rachel saw somebody else yesterday who had a similar, the other day, had a similarly wonky feather, but it wasn't Pete. Yeah, he is a majestic cock, isn't he? Oh, majestic cock. Hi, Octavia Silva. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Yeah, Rachel is the proud owner of not one, but two majestic cocks.
Yes, this is true.
And that's just Peter.
With the Ace of Swords. Right? Is that what you meant?
Yes, that is what I meant. Oh, Peter. Are you coming inside?
He wants to.
You're going to get that one.
I like the view. It's okay. It's okay. It's better that we don't. So then he'll get used to eating inside. He's already used to eating on the deck.
Mom,
I know.
you're not any fun. What? Don't have hurt feelings. I didn't mean it.
I know you didn't mean it. That's why I wanted to do it back to you.
Oh.
See,
Here it
doesn't
comes.
feel so
He
great.
comes back now. Let's see what I got for you, Peter.
Get out of there.
Oops.
Come on.
Sorry, I tried to make it out the door.
You can do it. This is why. Here. Ooh, see all the plumage?
What plumage? That's some plumagey plumage.
He doesn't want anymore. There he does. Yeah, he's coming back. And he's back for another round of peanuts with Peter. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Eat those peanuts.
Do you feel like you're at the zoo?
Eat them with your
Do you feel
beak.
like you're in a safari?
Ooh, peck them with your beak. Do some beak pecking. I love beak pecking. Bye, Pete.
Bye.
Have a good evening.
Later.
All right, well, that's all the peacock action for tonight. If you missed out on the peacock action, don't worry. There will be peacock action on some other day, no doubt. Now you get a little bit of short pants action. Oh, yeah. Look at those legs. I work out.
I can't get it.
It's okay. It's King Krishna Sarma Waldo Ludowski Pagoo. That was the bag of peanuts from which we were feeding Peter the peacock, who, as somebody here pointed out, is a most majestic cock. I would say it is not incorrect to call Peter domesticated, though he is not exactly a tame pet. In other words, we can't hug him. He doesn't let us pet him, although we would like to pet him, I think. I would like to pet him.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? I would love to.
You know, we could probably get him to let us pet him eventually if we
Okay.
really put some effort into it.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. Either way, I don't really care because I. But I would like to try because I like his plumage. I would love to have like a pet there.
I just want to be able
I
to
want it to
pet
be
him.
natural. Me too, but they're so skittish.
Well, I mean, the chickens we used to have, they used to come sit on my lap.
That's nice. I feel like I have such a different relationship with like
But Pete's
what are
not
they called?
chickens.
No, no, with birds.
Fowl.
Fowl, yeah. Like I told my mom at Paradise Island, I'm like, no, I don't want to take a picture with the bird. It's gonna go peck my face. I know. She's like, no, just take a picture. What happens? Lunges right for my face. Birds don't like me. They don't, because I have like a lot of energy.
You know who does like you?
Peter.
Me.
Aw, thanks, baby. That's all that matters.
Thanks, darling.
Aww.
A silver lining. I like silver linings. Too many questions.
It's a
You never
silver
know.
lining.
A silver lining? It's like a silver lining, but misspelled. See?
I didn't
If
see
there's
it.
a WW3, the silver lining will be that if you survive, you'll be able to write to your kids.
Silver.
Silver is very similar to silver, but it's got more. Good to know. Anybody have any questions, arguments they want to make, poops they want to take, whatever?
Hot dogs they want to eat.
Chime in now. Now's your chance. Are indoor pets who want out of the house more likely to be high SE users? Indoor pets who want out of the house are more likely to have inconsiderate owners who don't let them out of the house. Curious Kyra. Hi, Jason. Balloon flower. You get two things, Jason Blood. One balloon, one flower. Eric, your shirt is green. No, my shirt is blue.
You know what that means? You are colorblind.
Green, red, colorblind.
Colorblind, exactly. Green, red, colorblind. That literally does.
Or that he's intentionally saying a false statement to prove some point.
Maybe.
Colorblind, oh, colorblind, oh, colorblind. Boom, boom, boom. Colorblind, bump, buddy. Hit into colorblind, you and me.
What was that? Boom, 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 boom. Lollipop, lollipop, lolly, lolly, lolly.
I will hang on to the balloon to bring the flower.
Aw, that's a romantic dandy right there.
If I tell you Wednesday's noon meeting has been moved forward by 2 hours, what time do you think the meeting is at now? 10 a.m. Did you think it was at 2 p.m.? Easy mistake to make.
Like Winnie the Pooh, exactly. And PB2. Hello, Capio.
Okay, the best test email anthrax is sing the colorblind song. If you can sing it, then you're not colorblind.
Yeah.
I've really been wanting to discuss TI inferior. TI inferior?
I don't know if you're not colorblind. You might be.
Talk about your ESFJs and your ENFJs. ESFJs are...
Moms.
They are, I think, more receptive to TI than ENFJs are, possibly. I think the TI of an NTP is less likely to run afoul of an ESFJ's TI fourth than an ENFJ's TI fourth.
Yeah.
But is more likely to run afoul of an ESFJ's NI polar than it is to run afoul of the ENFJ's SI polar.
That's a problem spot.
Yeah.
What is it for me and the ISTPs?
Well, for you and the ISTP, Well, ISTPs value TE, fifth slot. Same problem with INTPs and INFJs. So they'll find your bad TE annoying.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, because I don't like that. Yeah, not going to like Christmas Eve, even though I had just like met him a week before. Like that tea bothered him.
That would not be a TE thing. That would be FE. You weren't meeting his FE seeking enough.
Ah. See, that's what I mean. Like activity partners.
Because moving it forward means it's closer to you than it used to be.
True.
Do ISTPs tend to like you, Eric? No, but they respect me.
Yes, it is true.
Because I'm the supervisor type.
Who?
ISTPs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't like you.
Don't very much like me, but they respect me because I'm the supervisor type. Oh, you are late, Angantir. You're late, you're great, and you're going to be my mate. Me and Angantir are going to run off together.
Well,
This is after-
INFJ too, so that's
This
okay.
this is when we're like 90-something after you've unfortunately passed.
What the fuck?
Hey, you still made it all the way to your mid-80s.
Fuck off.
I can't help it. I lived to 120.
Fuck off.
Okay, sorry. Good news.
You're changing that narrative.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to run off Angantir.
Okay, good
I'm going to
news.
tell you the truth.
Thank you.
I have
You coming clean?
no desire
Thanks.
to run off with
Thanks,
Angantir.
Prince Charles. Thanks, Prince Charles. Thanks, Bill Clinton.
How foolproof are the polar tests? The TI and SI polar tests are pretty foolproof. The NE polar test is a little bit more complicated. We should test Eric for epipolar. Go ahead and test me for epipolar. That is sadness, and that is happiness, and that is anger, and that is shmah. Okay, I don't like to hear this story that you're telling, King Christmas Summer. It's depressing. Will you stop with the raping stuff? You're depressing me.
What the fuck?
What do I care about, Eric? What do you mean to come after the about?
If something's very weak, I cannot just say it's polar right. It could be inferior or something.
True. Weak's kind of the wrong word to use.
Hello, Capio. Kitty pageant winner.
Who's Bill Barr? What do I care about? Wait, what did you ask me? What do I care about, or what do I care about? Well, I care about Rachel. I care about my daughter. I care about my dad. I care about the country. I care about
Peter.
Peter Peacock. I care about Pee-Pee. The
Trouble.
kitty. I care about Trouble. You know.
Your
Those
mom.
are creatures I care about. I care about my mom. I care about
Oh, head push. Thank you. I love you too, PP.
I care about this book
Pee-Pee's
that
my
we're
girl.
listening to. Of that Bill Barr.
This is beneficial. Yes. See, this is how I benefit.
Oh, the important kitty friend.
Yes.
So good and just and true and fine and
special.
special.
Oh, look at this face. This is FI. This is FI.
Oh, beauty. Oh,
Oh,
spacious
the
skies.
It works.
Oh, my important and impossible
Oh,
beauty.
she loves Daddy so much.
Oh, what a wonderful feline friend.
Oh,
Daddy
look at
loves
that.
you.
She's so
Yes, he
regal and
does.
majestic.
He knows how important and magnificent you are. Oh my goodness, oh my gracious, even your anus is adorable.
Yes, you showed it off right
Yes,
there. You did. You
yes.
told them.
Oh, yes. Daddy loves
Yes.
you. Yes, he does.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so regal and majestic.
Oh, so good.
And just
Oh, so fun and
special.
The kitty pageant winner. Oh, my kitty pageant winning kitty pageant winner.
Mm.
Oh, yes. That is some FI right there. How can you not care about that beautiful kitty friend?
Seriously.
This is making my FI moist. Making
Next
my
one.
FI moist too. She's an important kitty friend.
Hello, important kitty friend. Very important kitty friend.
All right, I'm ready for your brain teaser, Nicole Powers. I'm ready to have my brain teased. Tease away. Tease my brain with your brain and teaser. Tease my brain and tease in my brain. Brain and tease my brain, tease and brain tease and tease. Teasy brain, teasy brain tease. Brain teaser, brain tease. Go ahead, Nicole Powers, and tease the shit out of my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see this happen.
So
You're
just to bring up Ethan's claim that FE can also be about caring. Do you think the people with high FE have issues with identity since they're managing social perception of everyone? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Come on, lady. Oh, wait. She already put it, and I just didn't notice.
oh.
The goal is to figure out why 4 is cosmic. Start by giving me a number. Okay, I'll give you number 1. One. I'm giving you the number 1.
Giving you the number 1.
1.
1 is 3. 3 is 5. 5 is 4. 4 is cosmic again.
Okay, I'll give you the number 2.
Don't they say that about the number 9? 9 is a magical number.
I'll give her 2. I'm giving her 2. Okay. Do I get to give you another
9.
one? Okay, 0. 0. I'm going to say 0. Nine is 4. 4 is cosmic.
But 9 actually
Because everything
is.
above 4 is everything 4 or above is 4. So it's cosmic.
Yeah. Yeah, it is 4. So, 9 is actually a magic number 2, and so is 7.
Zero is also 4. So
No. she
0
said
is 4.
4.
No, yeah, 0 is 4.
Yeah,
4 is cosmic.
4. Exactly.
9 is 4.
4
4 is
is
cosmic.
cosmic. It's 4. All it is 4 is
Okay, what about
cobblestone.
minus 1? Minus 1. What's minus 1?
It's Sky Gear's butthole. Can I have? Oh,
What's minus 1? Minus 1 is 8. Okay, hold on. That's interesting. Minus 1 is 8.
so cosmic is 4, but can we do like?
Hold on.
Oh, you're figuring it out.
Yeah. One is
It's 4. What's the?
minus 2 7?
My experience was really good, but well, actually, yeah, it was good. Getting high, smoking weed for the first time, was good.
Nicole Powers is minus 2. It's 8. Didn't you say minus 1 was 8? Minus 2 is also 8. It's 5.
I spit on your brain game.
Okay, what's 1 again? 1 is 2. Okay. 1 is 2. 2 is. No, 1 is.
What is it?
Every negative number is 8.
Who's the chat? Who's the person in your picture? He looks old timey, like Harry Potter.
I don't know. What's the answer?
Ah.
I give up.
Yeah, what is the answer? Why is it cosmic?
I mean,
Oh, 4 is 4 letters. C O.
oh, 1 is 3. 3 is 5. Oh, yeah, gotcha. 4 is cosmic because 4
It has 4 letters in
and
it.
it's 4.
Cool. 4 is the. Okay, so but there's
So
an
minus 1 is minusone. That's cool. I like it.
Okay, so
I like that.
I like that too.
I could have gotten it, but it would have had to be.
You overthought it
like,
though.
Yeah, well, I tried to make it a math problem instead of
Yeah, a riddle.
That's the thing. It's a cross medium problem, so it fools you like that.
9 is a magic number too. Like they say that like everything is reduced, or like if you add, and 7 also. 7 is another number that is magical too. Like it's. Don't you know? You said it before. She's glad that you liked it. Hold on, I'm gonna find out. And nine is a Motzkin number. In base 10, a positive number is divisible by 9 and only if its digital root is 9. That is, if any natural number is multiplied by 9 and the digits of the answer are repeatedly added until there is just one digit, the sum will be 9. Example, 2 times 9 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. That's so cool. So again, if any natural number is multiplied by 9 and the digits of the answer are repeatedly added until it is just one digit, the sum will be 9. 2 times 9 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. I really like that.
You know, you could jazz up that puzzle a bit. I thought of a new way to jazz up that puzzle you just did. You could say the number 10. 10. 10 is cosmic. And then you give me a number. Preferably not a huge one so I can do the math in my head.
Yep, see? Exactly, it works.
5. Okay. So
7 is a
5 is 3. 8 is 4.
exactly Browning Fox. And there's a recording actually that I have where he says, he's like, ooh, 9. I guess it was take 9. He was like, 9's a lucky number.
9 is
So can
4.
can we do 9 times? Well, I would need a calculator.
Oh, right. I have to tell you that. 9 is 4.
Gotta love him.
Okay, I forgot to do that part. Okay, so 9 is 4. 4 is 3. 10 is cosmic.
Hey, Countess.
Is 13 6? Let's see. Thirteen is 4. Thirteen is 4. 4 is 3. 10 is cosmic. I guess I should put this. 4 is 3.
Are you a sore
3
loser?
is 2. 2 is cousin. Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Why?
I don't know.
Do you think I am?
I think in that point you were a little bit.
Which point?
I don't know. You just were like, that was a good one, but you wanted to improve upon it.
No, I agree. It's a good concept. I wasn't being a sore loser at all.
You just think that you could add on to it to make it better?
Well, I'm an extroverted intuitive. I just thought, here's another variation of that question that
I
would be
see.
fun too.
I see.
I wasn't a sore loser about it at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you're an INFJ, so you interpret things through a knowledge
Yeah.
frame. I don't deal with things like that, so I'm not guilty of that sort of stuff usually.
Cool. That's why I asked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to assume. Is that another trait of like knowers? They don't like to assume things because it makes an ass out of you and me. I don't like to assume.
I
do
mean,
make assumptions.
I think when you say that, what you're saying is you don't like it when your knowledge proves to be an assumption.
Yeah.
But that's not the same thing as not liking to assume. I think if anything, knowledge types are more assumption based, but assumptions are not I'm not that way. Okay, well, no, I'm not doing factorials. I'll just tell you, it probably is too convoluted to get. I'm just doing it the same question, but in binary, so that 2 is the cosmic
binary?
one because 1, 0 is the only binary number that has the same number of numbers in it as the number 2. So it's like 2 has 2, but everything else has more than that number. See what I'm saying? I just thought it was a fun addition. I don't know. I like that problem. It's cool. It requires you to think outside the box. Well, you know what I always say, Octavia Silva? Don't assume things. Assuming makes an ass out of you. That's what I say. R. Claire, damn, didn't expect binary. Well, I'll throw a curveball at you like that sometimes. I'm out of cigarettes. I guess that means it's time to wrap this up. Go get some more cigarettes. Why is it so comforting to hear Eric's stems? Is that what I'm doing? I'm stemming. It's a good way to put it. I like it. It's a special ed term, you know. When I used to work in special ed, I had kids who stemmed. I pulled what quote from the ESFJ? Well, email Anthrax. You gotta remember, Rachel's on her period right now, so she's she's still a woman. Remember, you gotta remember that. No, I do believe in autism. I just don't believe in yeah, that's true in this instance, email Anthrax. But assuming makes an ass out of you is a great way to, that's a great thing to say, right? Because everybody expects you to say assuming makes an ass out of you and me. But I just go, well, you don't say that assuming makes an ass out of you. King Krishna Sarnapagu also on a period. So I do need to go though because I'm gonna have to. Let me pull a bottle of it first, and then I'm gonna go. Then I gotta go get some more cigarettes. I'm gonna play this song again for you guys in its current state. I'm gonna add some vocals by Rachel, and it's gonna be cool.
Siddhartha Siddhai, Siddhartha side. What's impossible to watch Siddhartha try? Siddhartha sit down, Siddhartha's tree. In that moment he released the mysteries he did not relate. Siddhartha's mind will come to Siddhartha, not when he tried. Now watch what he makes. Siddhartha seems to what company is greatest waking dreams. Siddhartha was royal, not just like Siddhartha the royal. Had it right, Siddhartha recoiled at the sight. Siddhartha Siddhartha, Siddhartha, where are you now? The fantasy is to have Siddhartha right in front of me. What would I say? Siddhartha, it's impossible to watch Siddhartha try. Siddhartha, sit down. Siddhartha, please. Would you just come to your senses? Will you retrieve your functional gait? Your fighting pride. Irresponsible now that your hands are tied. Siddhartha was royal. Not just like Siddhartha the royal. Had it right. Siddhartha recoiled. Not just like Siddhartha Siddhartha.
Mm-hmm. Waldo, that's being silly. It's a jammy. It's a jammer. I agree. I really like that song. I like the way it's coming together. I mean, you know, rock and or roll, one of the two. Siddhartha sedate, Siddhartha side. It's impossible to make Siddhartha try. Siddhartha is down, Siddhartha's tree. In that moment he released the mysteries. All right. Hasta la vista, babies. Hasta la vista. If you rock and roll and you're in a lava field, you're either false or dead. Good point. That's a good point, Sky Gear. And an odd fetish. Good night, sweetheart. It's time to go.